This one is the bull's penis. You heard that right. It's one of the delicacies on the menu for brave eaters. All right, let's do this thing. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. I'm out here in Monterey Park again because I'm going to be continuing on with my Chinese food tour here in Los Angeles, covering some of the best Chinese hotspots find in this city. And today I'm going to be covering another unique and really good Chinese food that you guys got to check out here in LA. I'm going to be jumping into the wonderful world of Chinese barbecue. Have you guys ever heard of Chinese style barbecue before? Because we've heard of like Korean barbecue and Japanese barbecue like yakitori or yakiniku, but not too many of us are familiar with what Chinese style barbecue is like. Well, we got something that's really close that's becoming fairly popular here in Los Angeles. These skewer kebabs that come from the north part of China. And I'm here at one of the best restaurants in LA called Tea Kebab, which specializes in northern style Chinese skewers that you can find as street food in China as well. So if you guys want to see what Chinese style barbecue looks like, especially here in LA, then you must stick all the way to the end of this episode so that you can see this amazing Chinese barbecue experience. And also, if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, because I put out these food videos weekly that you don't want to miss out on. So with that being said, let's go in and stay tuned so that you can see some of this awesome stuff. So Tea Kebab has been here for about a year already. They opened during the pandemic, which is a pretty ambitious time to open, but yet they're doing so well right now. And this is a style of barbecue I've never had before. I never even knew it existed, but apparently it's very popular in China. Like I said, it's based out of the like the northwestern type of Xinjiang type of Chinese street food barbecue that is very popular amongst both the Chinese as well as the Koreans who are living in China. So this is kind of Korean influence, believe it or not. You see it based on the decor all around here that really does look like a Korean restaurant, and even the barbecue is so cool because the ventilation system is so magnificent they have above me. And then here, the grill, the fire is in front of you where you can put all the different skewers in front of you, and it even moves from side to side and you can control the temperature. Wow, it's already getting so hot and it's time to get some food and line up this barbecue right here. Here are the various dipping sauces that you get. You get this red sauce that's kind of like a Korean gochujang. Tastes like that from what I heard. This one is the spicy cumin. This one is the mild cumin. So you just take your barbecue and you dip it according to how you like it. This is round one, guys. All of this is lamb kebab skewers. Yes, it's very popular lamb kebab, so you definitely need to get this if you are here. Don't skip out on the lamb. Like we got the non-spicy one right here. We got the really spicy one to the left. And then to the right is the mild one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the grill first. So yes, make sure that you put it right over there so that it can twist or you can turn by itself, almost like a rotisserie kebab. Phew, I can already smell that cumin flavor. And here's another one of their popular items here that I think this is so cool. All of this is pork belly, kind of like bacon. And it comes with, check this out, kimchi and asparagus, enoki mushrooms, and chive. Wow. It's making good progress. I could see it changing color. It's turning from red to brown, and it'll be golden brown in no time. So the first one I'm gonna try, this one is the mild one. It looks super nice. I like the way it's cooked. It really looks like it's a really nicely cooked steak. And you gotta be careful because it's really hot on the other side, so don't touch the other side, folks. And now I'm gonna dip it in, what about if I dip it in the gochujang sauce? Whoa, that's a good lamb skewer. And that sauce, wow, it has kind of like a kick of spiciness to it. But then when you put it into the cumin, it adds a new kind of a spiciness to it, which I wanna taste and see what it's like. And by the way, I've had cumin flavored lamb before. I've had it in Chinese restaurants, Uyghur restaurants as well. So this isn't my first time having it, but it's always so nice when you get it. And especially if it's fresh made, barbecued right in front of you. That's an experience I've not had yet. Definitely the corn is something you should get here as well. So there's the corn, and this one is a steamed bun, like a bao. So you cook it here and it's supposed to actually turn into a bun. Isn't that so cool? Of course, you got to take this off, because once you take it off, you got to dip it in some of this condensed milk that they give you. And it's probably going to be sweet and creamy, which I like. Woo! Oh, you got to be careful. It's kind of hot when you touch this bun. Woo! Once you dip it into the condensed milk, it's so creamy. It almost looks like a cinnamon bun in some ways. That was pretty good. It's okay. So like I said, it's soft on the inside, but then outside it's really crispy, and the condensed milk makes it creamy and sweet at the same time. Almost like a dessert bao in some ways. I'm telling you guys, I've never had bao cooked in a barbecue restaurant of any kind, whether it's Chinese, Korean, Japanese. This is the first time I'm ever having bao that's cooked right in front of you, like fresh made like this. Man. And the side dish, this is cucumber and mushrooms, another one of the popular foods here. So definitely order this if you want a salad-like dish that's refreshing. This thing is definitely Korean inspired. Tastes like one of the banchans you would get at a Korean restaurant, but in a bigger size though. Bam, you see that pork belly right there with some enoki mushroom action going on. That's just going to be my next one. And I think I cooked it pretty well. It looks like it's pretty much done. Pork, you cannot eat medium rare. You got to cook pork all the way until it becomes like bacon. That's how you get the best texture for a barbecue, especially. Whoa. Whoa, that one was so hot. So the top, it tastes like pork belly. Really delicious, kind of crispy as well. And that enoki mushroom, man, it's hot, but so soft. It melts in your mouth. I'm definitely digging the pork belly. I got some more right here. I'll explain what this is. So on this side, we got some Korean style beef skewers. We got the beef tongue, and then we got the fish tofu, then the okra, and then some shrimp, some seafood too. After a while, when it cooks, it kind of all looks the same, but I assure you they're all different. So kind of keep track of it so you remember which one is the lamb, which one's the beef, and then within the beef, what's the regular beef versus what's like the tongue and things like that. So the beef tongue is really crunchy. It's crunchy, and you feel like that oiliness within it as well. How do I describe what it tastes like? I don't really know, to tell you the truth. I guess it kind of tastes like pork jaw in some ways, but it has its own unique taste to it. Beef tongue is popular in Asian cuisine as well. So if you like that kind of stuff or you're adventurous, this is the one you definitely got to try here at this restaurant. Here we go with the shrimp. So of course the shrimp, you got to peel it since it's not deep fried. Okay, but it's kind of hot though, so you got to kind of be very careful. Barbecue shrimp is always the way to go. Shrimp you can make so many ways, and it'll taste good in many ways. Shrimp scampi, boiled shrimp, you know, like the Forrest Gump kind of thing. The barbecue shrimp, always a safe bet. A bull's penis, yikes, I've never had this one before. Wow, it's tough. It's kind of, how do I say it? It kind of tastes like tendon, but it's tougher than that. It's chewy. And it doesn't have any flavor at all. So yes, now I see why you should put some of the salt on it. Now, if you didn't tell me what this thing was, I honestly would not know what I'm eating at all. I just know it's a meat, but I just don't know where exactly it came from. The taste itself is okay. It's definitely very edible, but just the thought is kind of strange to me. I think I'm just not used to it. Maybe I'll give the rest of my family. So yeah, Chinese style barbecue, wow, it is quite an experience. It's quite amazing when you come here. Definitely try the lamb skewers. The beef is rocking too. Oh, the pork belly. Yes, the pork belly skewers with the kimchi and the chives and the enoki mushrooms. Get those as well because those are so amazing. It just depends on what you want to eat and what you are into, but they have a lot of stuff on the menu, so just see if you can try a little bit of everything. And another thing is that this restaurant is good for large groups too, especially if you come at nighttime. They close, I think, at midnight or past midnight, so it's really a good late night spot too for a fun group outing where you can have fun ordering and eating all these things at your table and just watching it cook. Wow, you're like your own chef here. It is such a sight here. Very social media worthy as well. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. If you enjoy what I'm doing here on the show, give me a thumbs up. Also comment on the section below if you've been to a restaurant like this before. I'd like to hear your story. And also, please subscribe so that you can get these videos on a weekly basis. Well, I hope you have a rockin' day today, folks, and that you'll try some of this rockin' Chinese style barbecue sometime soon. And be sure to also follow the other videos on my screen so that you can see the other Asian foods I've done all around the city. So I'll see you guys in the next video.